So, you just started playing, but you would like more money, higher level, and better equipment. However, you feel stuck in Lone Star catching literally crappy fish with the beginner float rod. So, what can you do? The first thing I would suggest is to spend your very first money on a spinner setup. I would recommend you wait until level 5 and you buy this rod with this reel and this line together with this spoon. Then spawn at Swamp Exploration. Don't forget about your free daily worms. Then come over right here on this side of the bridge and cast right here in this direction. If the bite rate goes down, come right here on the other side of the bridge, cast on this hotspot right here in this direction. Or you can just come right here in the middle of the bridge and cast right here. For the retrieve technique, you can simply use stop and go by double click, hold and release. Double click, hold and release. Double click, hold and release. This technique works for most predatory fish out there, but you can also try twitching by holding left click and then tapping right click. However, no need to complicate your life. Just do stop and go and that is good enough. You can use first or second speed depending on what feels more comfortable for you. Also, if you cast like 2-3 times and you get no bites at all, consider pressing T and skipping time to pick. Well, the results are not too great by any means. This casting spoon doesn't perform as well. The weather, unfortunately, doesn't help us either. I would much rather you have this casting spoon or this spinner or this mini bass jig that if you watch my beginner guide, you're gonna see how you can obtain all of them and they will work much better for bass. In the start, you're gonna suffer just a little bit. However, you can still speed up the process by buying a rod stand and a rod case so you can fish with two rods simultaneously. What you're gonna do, you're gonna press 9 and then you're gonna put your rod stand on the ground. You're gonna take your telescopic, you're gonna press F11 and you're gonna aim over here just so you can catch some panfish in the same time as you're aiming for bass. To have better visibility on your float as you're spinning, you can just cast your spinning setup. Then you can press Z and well, watch the bobber before it goes down. Oh, I'm not gonna reshoot that because I'm too lazy. But here you go. It's better than nothing. So just keep doing this. Use both of your setups, and it's gonna speed up the process. If your net is full, you can just simply press T and skip to the next day. All the fish in your keep net are gonna be sold automatically. No need to leave the location to sell your fish. However, if you have a cooldown time and you cannot skip the time anymore, then yes, you can leave the location and come back to it because it's free. Yes. Alright, so after about half an hour, here's my gains. About 10 kilograms, about 1500 credits. As you can see, I did get some pickerel and some crappie, which I'm not gonna complain about. And then a bunch of bass. And as you can see here, I didn't use just the casting spoon. I also switched to a casting spoon 1.0, the ladybug spinner, and a mini bass chick number 2. All of these lures you can obtain from exploration missions, and you can watch my beginner's guide to see how. Also, a very strong recommendation is to go right here in shop, go to licenses, and spend 7 Bitcoin for unlimited advanced license. You're not gonna regret this. Basically, you're gonna get free money every time you come here at Lonestar. Again, it's not great by any means, but it is a start. At low level, there's no other better choice. And even if you're at a higher level, but you're in desperate need of some quick cash, you can always come to Lonestar and farm for bass. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. Tight lines.